So I told you in the last video that you need to be making how-to videos and review videos if you want to get views. And I mentioned my video creation worksheet that you can download. Did you get it? In this video, I want to go through it properly with you and talk you through 6 simple steps that will give you at least 10 awesome videos that your audience are going to love. I'm Adrian Salisbury from the Pro Video Academy, where I help people create videos to this standard. As online coaches, our goal is ultimately to get people off YouTube and buying our products and services. And I can't think of a nicer way to do that than by first offering value and genuinely helping out prospective customers. I remember when I put my car in for a service a few years back, and you need to know that I'm not at all mechanical. I've got no idea what to do with the car apart from put fuel in it and sort the screen wash. So when I need to get my car serviced, I feel extremely vulnerable. The main dealer told me that I needed to get my brake discs and pads sorted, plus a list of other things that came to several £1000s. I wanted a second opinion. Someone mentioned a small garage just out of town, so I went there thinking they might be able to shave off £100 or so. They checked the car and said, "You don't need to replace the discs, and the pads still have about 6 months to wear on them." He had my car in for a 15-minute inspection and he didn't even charge me for it. So I left having paid nothing. And of course, I went straight back to him 6 months later to get my brakes sorted. And since then, not only do my whole family use him for everything, I tell anyone locally who mentions getting their car sorted to go to him. What a lovely way to do business. And we can do that with our online businesses too. So instead of only talking about your online product that you want to sell, what can you help your audience with for free that will make them want to come back to you and buy from you? Okay, so let's get into this. I'm working through this worksheet, so why not really take action on this and download your copy? The link is in the description below, and we can really go through these 6 points together. So step 1, what do you offer or teach? I want you just to take a minute and think about what it is that you offer to the world. I've actually put some examples in, so just to help you along and let you see how I've answered this. So as you can see, I'm saying that I teach people how to create professional looking videos like this with ease. So that second step then is, who are your typical customers? And try to get as detailed on this as you can. Now, if you haven't got existing customers at the moment, just try to picture maybe who they are. I'm sure you've got an idea as to what the person is who would be looking at your videos. So as I've put in the example there, my typical customers are online coaches and course creators. People who have actually got going, they've got an idea, they've put it out there, but they're going, do you know what? I don't know how to get past using a phone or a webcam, and they want to understand how to get a better quality video. They probably have no idea about microphones, lighting, cameras, anything like that. That is my customer. And when I'm talking and I'm creating my videos, that's who I'm considering. So again, take a minute, fill out section 2 there. Then step 3, what pains are they struggling with? And don't just think about your solution. So again, my example here, I'm not just thinking of people needing to get going with a video camera. I'm thinking they've got to understand how to create a course, what software to use, what platform to build this thing on, how to market it, how to do Facebook advertising. There's loads of stuff and I can relate to it. And one of the reasons I've kept this audience for myself is I'm going, I can talk these people's language because I'm in the trenches with them. So right in step 3 there, what stuff are they dealing with? And again, think as wide and as broad as you can. What kind of stuff are they trying to work out, whether it's related to you or not? Put it in there. So step 4, what questions are they asking on Google? I want you to go through that kind of scattered process you just did in the last step, and now list out on here. I've put 10 spaces in there. I want you to come up with 10 things that they're likely to search for. Again, you're not being specific about what you teach, just get in there and list a few of these out. So I'm putting some in there about what lighting to use, what microphones, what cameras, how to record, how to edit, they're specific to me, but then I'm also putting in things like how to do Facebook advertising, how to attract new leads, how to set up email autoresponders. Now in step 5, where can you help them? So we're not assuming you're going to be able to answer all of those things, and definitely I don't want you to kind of fake this and pretend you're an expert on something that you're not, because you'll totally turn them off. But go back over that and just circle off the numbers of the ones that you can help with. So I'm not going to pretend to help somebody with their Facebook adverts, but I can help them choose the right equipment for doing their recording. And actually, I can help and advise them on the software that I use for creating my course. So I'm going to circle that one too. Now we've got to step 6, and I've said it's time to start making some videos. I don't mean we're actually going to make them now, but let's think back to all of those problems and stuff that you've thinned down and gone, yes, I could help with this. Now we're saying, right, okay, of those ones that you found, what videos can you make that will help them? So I've put as my example there, what's the best camera for video? And because this is something I know, I can easily come up with 4 different video titles that I can talk around this. So one might be a comparison between 2 different cameras. One might be a review on a specific camera that I'm saying is the best. I can do another title, what is the best camera? What is the best budget camera? What's the best camera for YouTube videos? You can see how we can quite easily flesh this out. And remember what I said in that last video, that review videos probably get more searches than anything else. So if it is something that you can talk about, do a review on it. Remember in that last video, I spoke about Kajabi. It's a software that I use. I'm not affiliated to it in any way, but because I use it and I know it's a pain that my customers would be struggling knowing how to get going with, I can do some videos and say, hey, this is my experience of it. I hope this helps you. And I have had customers that have come through to me because they've seen that video first and then gone, hey, I like what this guy does. I don't know what their thought process was, but they've come through and they've bought and become a member in my academy as a result of a Kajabi video. Now, we're not going to get onto step 7 because that's the topic of a next video, how to fine tune your titles. I'd love to hear from you. Did you find this useful? What videos have you come up with? Let me know in the comments below, and in the next video I want to help you take your ideas and start crafting your first videos. The link to that video should be coming up right here, so why don't we head over there now while you're still in the mood for all this. I'll see you over there.